Okay, so now for part B, we are going to graph given equations ourselves and tell the solution type. So the first step here that we want to do when we're asked to do this is to identify which type of equation is it. Which form is this equation written in? Slope, intercept, standard, or point slope. Okay? So in one color, I'm going to do the first equation, and then we'll do the second and a different so that you can tell the difference. So this first equation, y equals 2x minus 4, is in y equals mx plus b form. So this is slope-intercept, and we were able to take this and pull out our slope and our y-intercept. So our slope is 2, okay, and we would write that as 2 over 1, as over run, and our b is negative 4, which gives us our 0, negative 4 for our y-intercept. Okay, so now we're going to plot our y-intercept, 0, negative 4, okay, and we're going to use our slope to find that second point, so we go up to right 1, and you can continue doing that if you would like as well, up to right 1, just so that you can see the clear points on that line. And now you can use a straight edge, or you can just graph it. Do your best to make it as straight as possible. Alright, and then you would move on to the next line. So this one we would just label as y equals 2x minus 4. Alright, in a different color, let's now do the second one. This second one is a little bit different. It is definitely y equals mx plus b form, but we just have to rearrange it. So because 5 is not connected to your x, so it's not saying y equals mx plus b, this is saying y equals b plus mx. So let's just rewrite it as y equals mx plus b. So we have y equals negative x plus 5. This is our slope, which is negative 1 over 1. Okay? And then the 5 is part of our y-intercept, which is 0, 5. When we graph this, we have 0, 5. And then we take our slope again, which is negative 1, 1, and we go down 1, right 1. Down 1, right 1. Down 1, right 1. Down 1, right 1. And then we can collect these points. And you notice where they clearly intersect. Right here. So we would label that point of intersection as our solution. So that point of intersection is at 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. And this is one solution. Okay, so I want to see the solution type. There's one solution, and I want to know what it is. Okay. So you would clearly show your answer, and in this case, it's 3, 2, and one solution. Okay. All right. Now we're going to move on to the second example. So the first thing again that you're going to do is you're going to look at that first equation. What type of equation is it? Well, this one's in standard form. So if we have standard form, let's plug in 0 for x. So when x equals 0, we want to find y. So if x is 0, we would replace it with 0. Okay, we got 3y equals 6. Divide each side by 3. We're just solving it for y. And y equals 2. So we would put 2 in that place. So 0, 2 is one of our points. So 0, 2. Now we need to find another point. So let's do y equals 0. 2x equals 6, we're just solving for x, and x equals 3, so we have 3, 0. So 3, 0, and we would connect those points. Okay? Now we're going to graph, so we've graphed our first equation, graph our second equation. We have x minus 4y equals 8. This is also standard form, but we can rewrite this, okay? We can manipulate it so it's in slope-intercept. So that's just another way to do it. You can do it whichever way you prefer. But in order to make this in y-intercept form, we would subtract x from both sides. So if we subtract x from both sides, we get negative 4y equals 8 minus